When the lockdown happened in 2020 due to COVID-19, I found myself confined within the four walls of my apartment in Miami, along with my family. The scariest part was the uncertainty about the future. What will I do tomorrow? Who will I be? Will I be able to support my family? I realized that fears can be divided into two categories: physiological and mental. Physiological fears protect our bodies and lives on an instinctive level. Mental fears, however, are formed in our minds and are often the result of our thoughts and beliefs. These mental fears can severely limit our lives, making us avoid new opportunities and changes. One such fear for me was public speaking. I could have been afraid and avoided it, but I chose to study my fear, understand its nature, and learn to cope with it. This experience allowed me to understand that most of our fears are illusory. When I began to analyze my mental fears, I realized that I could break them down into their components and see that they weren't as scary as they seemed. This realization helped me not only to understand myself better, but also to start changing my life by overcoming internal barriers and unlocking my potential. Realizing that mental fears are just thoughts that we can control gave me the freedom to act and make decisions without being limited by fears. How do you deal with your fears? Which of them do you consider real, and which are products of imagination? How do you overcome mental barriers in your life? Share your experiences and thoughts in the comments.